Have you ever wondered if angels, those mighty radiant beings of light, can actually be destroyed? Are they eternal, untouchable forces, or is there more to their existence than we've been told? What happens to angels during the cosmic battles mentioned in ancient texts? Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most mysterious and debated questions in spiritual history. On this channel, we explore the hidden truths and unravel the most fascinating mysteries of the divine and celestial realms. And trust me, what you're about to discover will challenge everything you thought you knew about angels. So, if you're ready for an adventure that blends curiosity, wonder, and spiritual discovery, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and join us on this incredible journey. Let's get started. Angels are often seen as eternal, untouchable, and pure beings of light, divine messengers sent to guide, protect, and carry out the will of God. But here's a thought. Did you know that not all angels are the same? Some are protectors, standing guard over humanity. Others are warriors, leading celestial armies into battle. And some have fallen, turning away from their divine purpose. The Bible, especially in the book of Revelation, paints a vivid picture of a great war in heaven, a clash between Michael and his angels against the dragon Satan and his forces. Imagine the intensity of that scene, celestial beings locked in battle, light clashing with darkness. Now, pause and think about it. If angels can fight, does that mean they can also be hurt, wounded, even destroyed? This raises so many questions. What happens to an angel in defeat? Are they invincible, or is their existence more fragile than we imagine? To uncover the answers, we have to dig deeper into ancient scriptures and the hidden meanings behind these cosmic battles. Let's explore together. To understand if angels can be destroyed, we first need to explore what they're made of. What exactly is the essence of an angel? According to the Bible and many spiritual traditions, angels are spiritual beings created by God. They're often described as having no physical bodies like ours. Unlike humans, they don't age, they don't suffer from physical ailments, and they exist in realms beyond our comprehension. Sounds invincible, right? But here's where things get interesting. Despite being spiritual entities, angels have been known to appear in physical forms. Think of the angel who wrestled with Jacob or the angels who visited Abraham and ate with him. These moments raise an important question. If angels can manifest physically, does that make them vulnerable? Can they be harmed or even destroyed when they take on these tangible forms? Let's think about this for a moment. If angels can exist in both spiritual and physical realms, are they truly invincible? Or does their ability to take on form open the door to vulnerability? Throughout history, theologians and scholars have debated this very question. Some argue that angels, being purely spiritual, are untouchable and immortal, completely beyond the reach of destruction. After all, they aren't bound by the physical limitations of human life. They don't need air to breathe, food to eat, or water to survive. They are, in essence, beings of pure energy and will, existing by the command of God Himself. But others propose a different perspective, one that is far more intriguing and perhaps unsettling. They believe that while angels are indeed powerful and spiritual, their existence is not truly eternal. These theologians argue that angels, like everything else in creation, exist by God's will alone. And if God can create them, He can also unmake them. This concept opens up an entirely new line of thought. Could an angel's destruction be a matter of divine decree? Or is it possible that angels, especially those who rebelled and fell, could face destruction as a consequence of their actions? To explore this further, we need to look at the fallen angels, the ones who followed Lucifer in his rebellion. The Bible tells us that a third of the heavenly host was cast out of heaven during this great revolt. These fallen angels, also known as demons, are said to roam the earth, causing chaos and tempting humanity. But here's the catch. The Bible also suggests that there is a final judgment awaiting these beings. In the book of Revelation, it is written that the devil and his angels will be cast into the lake of fire, a place of eternal torment. Is this symbolic language, or does it hint at something more profound? Could the lake of fire represent a form of destruction for these once glorious beings? Some interpretations suggest that the lake of fire isn't just a place of punishment but a realm where even spiritual entities can face obliteration. If that's true, then it means angels, both faithful and fallen, are not beyond the reach of ultimate destruction. And let's not forget the archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and others. They are described as warriors and protectors, often battling the forces of darkness. In these battles, could they be injured? Or are their victories guaranteed by divine power? The scriptures don't give a definitive answer, but they do suggest that these celestial battles are real and intense. This brings us to an even deeper question. If angels can be hurt or destroyed, what does that say about the nature of their existence? Are they truly invulnerable beings of light, or are they more complex than we've been led to believe? And what about the role of humanity in all this? Angels are often described as protectors, shielding humans from danger and guiding them toward divine will. But in doing so, do they put themselves at risk? Are they making sacrifices we don't fully understand? The idea of angels being vulnerable adds a layer of depth to their story. It makes them not just divine servants but beings capable of choices, risks, and perhaps even consequences. Their existence might not be as eternal or untouchable as we once thought. But there's another layer to this mystery: divine intervention. If an angel were to face destruction, could God step in to save them? Or does their free will, like humanity's, make them subject to their own actions? These questions push us to reconsider everything we know about the nature of angels and their role in the grand design of creation.
So, what's the truth?
Are angels eternal beings beyond destruction, or are they subject to the same cosmic laws that govern all of creation? To find the answer, we'll need to dig even deeper into ancient scriptures and theological debates. Stay with me as we uncover even more about the hidden nature of angels and their role in the celestial war. One of the most famous and awe-inspiring stories of angelic conflict is the war in heaven. Imagine this: Lucifer, often described as the brightest and most beautiful of all angels, leading a rebellion against God himself. A third of the heavenly host joined his defiance, challenging divine authority in what can only be described as the ultimate act of betrayal. The heavens were thrown into chaos as the Archangel Michael and his loyal angels rose to defend the throne of God. The battle was fierce, the stakes unimaginably high. Lightning flashed, and the heavens shook as celestial forces clashed in a war unlike anything we could ever imagine. But here's the curious part: if God, the all-powerful creator, wanted to end the rebellion completely, why didn't he simply destroy Lucifer and his followers? Why cast them down to earth and allow them to continue existing as demons, spreading their influence among humanity? This question has puzzled theologians and scholars for centuries. Why not eliminate the problem at its source? Why allow them to remain, knowing the suffering and temptation they would bring into the world? Some scholars suggest that this decision reveals something profound about the nature of angels and God's plan. It may be proof that angels, even fallen ones, are not as easily destroyed as we might think. Their spiritual essence, created by God, might be eternal in a way that defies human understanding. Others argue that this was a deliberate act of divine justice. Instead of immediate destruction, God allowed Lucifer and his followers to face the consequences of their rebellion. By casting them out of heaven, he transformed their existence into a perpetual reminder of the cost of defiance. This decision also set the stage for the ongoing battle between good and evil, a battle that we as humans are now part of. But there's another perspective, one that raises even more questions. Some believe that Lucifer and the fallen angels weren't destroyed because they still have a role to play in the grand narrative of creation. Could it be that their existence, as dark and destructive as it is, serves a purpose in God's plan? Could their actions and choices be part of a larger story that we can't fully comprehend? Consider this: if angels could be destroyed at will, it would mean that their existence is entirely conditional. But if God chose to allow their continued existence, even in a fallen state, it might suggest that angels are bound by laws or principles beyond human understanding. Laws established by God himself. And let's not forget the role of free will. Lucifer's rebellion wasn't forced, it was a choice. The same could be said for the angels who followed him. Could their continued existence be tied to the fact that they exercised their free will, making them subject to consequences rather than obliteration? This story is more than just a celestial battle. It's a reflection of divine justice, free will, and the ongoing war between light and darkness. The war in heaven wasn't just a one-time event. Its effects ripple through time, impacting the spiritual and physical worlds to this very day. So, what does this mean for us? Are we simply witnesses to this cosmic battle, or are we active participants? And if angels, even fallen ones, continue to exist, what does that say about the power and limits of destruction in the spiritual realm? Stay with me because the answers to these questions might just change the way you see angels, demons, and even your own place in the universe. And now, after exploring the mysteries of angels, their battles and their eternal existence, I want to leave you with this thought: could it be that the struggles of angels, their triumphs, and even their falls mirror something greater about our own lives? If their existence has purpose, even in rebellion, what does that say about our own purpose in the grand design? This is a mystery that doesn't end here. The spiritual realm is filled with layers upon layers of questions and truths just waiting to be uncovered. If you felt as fascinated as I did exploring this topic, imagine what other secrets are still out there, just waiting for us to dive into. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to hit that like button to let me know you're loving this kind of content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode as we continue uncovering the mysteries of the divine and celestial realms together. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think angels can truly be destroyed? Or do you believe their existence is eternal? Drop your answers in the comments below. I read every single one, and your insights fuel the incredible discussions we have here. And before you go, don't miss the next adventure. Check out these videos right here. You're going to love what's waiting for you. Whether it's the secrets of fallen angels or the mysteries of divine creation, there's so much more to explore together. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Your time, your curiosity, and your support mean the world to me. Together, we're uncovering the unseen, one story at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and stay connected.
Take care.